And we're back. This is 4.1, Applying Triangle Sum Properties, Part B. I was just about to work on this example 3. We had just talked about the measure of the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the remote interior angles of the triangle. So I've captured that in symbols by saying the measure of angle DEF, that's our exterior angle, equals the sum of the measures of angle F and angle G, the two remote interior angles. Alright? So what we'd like to do to solve this problem, they're asking us to find the measure of angle DEF. So we can do that by substituting in the measures of these three triangles that were given to us in the problem. So the measure of angle DEF, I'm going to substitute in 3x plus 6 degrees. For the measure of angle F, we're going to put in 80 degrees. And for the measure of angle G, we're going to put in x degrees. So now if I solve this, I should be able to solve it for x. So I'll subtract x from both sides. We're going to go ahead and get 2x plus 6 equals 80 degrees. Alright, subtracting 6 from both sides, we get 2x equals 74. Dividing both sides by 2, we get x equals 37. Seems like we should be done. We found x. But if I look back up here, it says find the measure of angle DEF. I haven't done that yet. In order to complete the problem, I need to go substitute x back into the expression for the measure of angle DEF. So I'm going to go ahead and write that over here to the right where I've got some room. Measure angle DEF equals 3x plus 6. So into here is where we'll substitute our value of 37. So I have measure angle DEF is 3 times 37 plus 6. And if I multiply that up, I get 111 plus 6. So the measure of angle DEF, 117 degrees. Alright, finally, need you to write down Theorem 4.1, the triangle sum theorem. This is something we're going to use a bunch of times. So, first of all, the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a triangle. So over here, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is 180 degrees. So if I add up all the three interior angles in a triangle, they will add to 180 degrees. As an example, we have a support for a skateboard ramp that forms a right triangle. The measure of one acute angle of the triangle is 5 times the measure of the other. Find the measure of each acute angle. So the way to attack this problem is on the drawing. I'm going to write an x and a 5x on the two acute angles. Alright? And then from there I can set up my algebra and solve. And so 5x plus x plus 90 is going to equal 180 degrees. So this right angle is 90 degrees. So that's where the 90 came from. So I go ahead and now collect my like terms. I get 6x plus 90 equals 180. Alright. Subtract 90 from both sides, I get 6x equals 90. And then I divide by 6, arriving at x equals 15. Alright, so the measures of the two angles are 15, and the other one is 5 times that, so 5 times 15 is 75. If I add those together, they do equal 90, and we've completed the example. Now, question 1. I've drawn an equilateral or an equiangular triangle where all three angles are congruent, so they all equal x. Find x. That concludes this video.